let's see, next step would be to go to your Students tab if you want to save your students, like if you want to track them. So basically this drop down menu right here, I'm on the Students tab down here. If you know you're going to see Trumpet again, maybe they're a regular of yours, you want to select Trumpet to start tracking them. You have to input a nickname. You have to, guys. Otherwise, it's going to start confusing any other trumpets you might have, which I doubt that, but okay, hit enter. General student info, I usually just put like boy level 2 or something like that. Maybe their favorites, likes Dino. Okay. And then maybe my notes would be like work on long E. Okay. And then this last column right here, column H, is where you would input a photo link. Okay. Now this is where it gets like a little confusing. So you don't have to do pictures if you don't want to. Okay. But let's say you want to go in and grab a shot of Trumpet and during your playback or something. So you can open up your class video and screenshot his cute little face. And so you would save, the screenshot would save onto your desktop likely. And you would go to drive.google.com. Okay. And your drive.google.com, it should be the same account that you use your planner with. And I have a folder on mine. I call it student pictures or student photos or something like that. Yeah, right here. Okay. So I'm going to click this and I am going to take my picture that I screenshotted. So here's my picture. Let's just say that's my picture. Okay. I'm going to click and I'm just going to drag it into this folder. Now, this is a little bit of more of advanced thing. You're just uploading the image to Google Drive, okay? So you don't have to do a whole folder. You can just do new and then do a file upload, okay? And you might have pictures scattered all over your Google Drive, but you can always just do new folder and title it student photos, and then it's just a simple drag and drop it into this Drive folder. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to right click and you can click get shareable link. But if you can click this, but if you've already opened it, a lot of the times people like to open up the photos, make sure they saved the right one or whatever. You can open up the photo and just click these 3 lines right here, click share, and then you could click get shareable link. Okay. So I'm going to Control C to copy that. And go back over to my planner and I am not double clicking. I have it selected, Control V. And then I would click save this student. And then bada bing, bada boom, there's his picture. And there he is. And then I'd be able to see some of Trumpet's notes on the rewards tab. So I just switched over to the rewards tab and you can click like student notes. There's Trumpet's long E, okay? So that's the cool thing about the Students tab. Now, I only do this for my regulars, but the last step would be to click Save Classes. So that's really it. You just click Save Classes, and it's going to take all your stuff, and it's going to paste it to your Classes tab. Now, yeah, you might get this weird thing where it's looking a little wonky. I just click on this one and just make it bigger. It's gonna say don't do it, but it's okay, do it. And there we go. So we've got all of our info right here, and you can use this Classes tab will now pull those previous rewards. So as long as this selected reward is filled out, then you'll see on the rewards tab, once again, you'll see those previous rewards right there. Okay? A couple of things about the Classes tab. This tab can get really big really fast. If you teach a lot of classes, it's gonna start getting really big, and that can make your document load very slowly. So what I'm gonna recommend is that if you want to keep tracking rewards and you want to keep that long list of rewards, but you don't necessarily want to see everything else, like all of the feedback that you left them and things like that, then what you can do is every once in a while just go in and take the lesson like start by, I guess, right after the reward. And you can select like multiple cells at a time. So I just scrolled all the way over and I'm hitting the shift button, and I can scroll down and grab all of that text, just backspace it. Okay, so this is gonna keep a quick track of like my rewards, but my planner's not having to work as hard because I have all that other stuff taken out, but I still, like kept my rewards. Now, if you want to save your notes that you took about that student, then that would be in column T currently. It might be different when you copy the planner when you're watching, so just keep an eye out. But column T is where the feedback notes come from, and then column H is where the select rewards are. So if you want to clear everything but those two things out, that will keep the document running pretty quickly still. So with keeping, continuing to keep track of those rewards. Okay, so the classes tab is useful. But like I said, it can get big, and it can get big really fast. So if you don't really care about tracking rewards that much, then you don't have to click Save Planner, okay? You just don't. But the only way to see those previous rewards or those previous student notes is by clicking Save Planner every day, okay? So on your Input Schedule tab, this is where you'll go. You click Save Classes like we just did. But the next step after that is once you've clicked Save Planner, you're going to reset. And I promise you it's not going to delete any of your stuff, okay? And it's not going to screw your planner up or delete any of your students. But you click Reset, and then you get it ready for the next day, okay?